Hello YouTube, out in the fells today. Bit of a different part of the Lake District. We're in the southern fells and we're having a look at the Coniston range, and almost immediately babbling brooks, and looking back, fantastic views already, and we've not even started climbing. First part of the climb is along this road. Going to follow it to Seathwaite Tarn, go along the banks of there, and then turn right and start the proper climb. But first off, let's get through this gate. Already it's a beautiful day. It's just after 8 AM. We're climbing up. Sun's bright and still quite low in the sky, and we look across and casting fantastic shadows on the rocky outcrops. We look across into the distance and clouds moving on top of Fell range. It's going to be a fantastic day, this. Fantastic. Stop for a quick breather halfway up and to look back down the valley, down towards Seathwaite, and I believe that's the Duddon Valley. See the lower hills in the background. So just going around and we see our path continuing up. So today I've got 2 Wainwrights planned. Once we get up past the tarn, we're going to turn right, and I'm going to head up and do the Old Man of Coniston. Once done that, we'll follow the ridge back round, do another Wainwright, Dow Crag, and then come back down to Walnut Scar Road, the ancient pass over the Coniston range. Getting towards the top of this rise now, and in the background, don't know if you make it out, but there's a concrete wall which is the dam that holds back the reservoir of Seathwaite Tarn. Here we are, made it to the first objective, Seathwaite Tarn. Concrete and stone wall holding back the waters of the tarn itself. When we say tarn, of course, it is of course a reservoir. The path I plotted went around the southern bank, the area that we're looking at the moment, but it looks a bit of a scramble. For the sake of ease, looks like we just walk straight across the dam itself here and take the lower path on the far side. It's getting a bit blowy, and I really don't want to be blown off the dam, so I don't want to lose my hat anyway. Looking back to the dam and the bridges of Seathwaite Tarn, and then down as the stream runs out. So walk round the side of Seathwaite Tarn. Just going to take a break. Found a nice big rock to sit behind, get out the breeze, and in the sunshine it looks like it's could be in the Mediterranean. But to go around, pan back again, you look at the outcrop directly opposite. The other path would have gone over that and round over the top of the outcrop in front of us here, below the one above, and it curves round as we look up towards the top of the valley. We'll see a scar in the hillside, so the fault, or where a stream comes down. That's the route that we're going to follow up to the coal shoulder at the top there. We're going to turn left and head up towards the Old Man of Coniston. Most of the tourist routes up the Old Man and the Coniston range go from village of Coniston itself and that side, but being one to take the path less trod, we go from the other side. We haven't seen a single person yet today. Last person I saw was driving down the valley, so hopefully we won't see anyone at all today. So picking our way through the boulders at the top of the valley all the time, mindful about where we're going at the moment, and also looking across. Somewhere across there is a path leading up. We might see people once we get up onto the ridges and up onto the summits. We'll see what happens. So I had a quick look at the map, make sure we're going up the right part of the hillside, and as you look behind me, you'll see two gills, two streams coming down the hill. There's one on the left, one on the right. One on the right is called Near Gill. The one on the left is the one that we're going to be climbing up the side of, up the left hand side, and that's called Far Gill. So you need to be going down towards this stream, crossing the stream at some point, and going up that hill. Check out the beautiful clear water. One or two sheep up here, so if you have a drink out of it, make sure you filter it first or boil it. So starting to make some height. See the valley bottom below me. Even though we call that the valley bottom, it's still about 1100 foot above sea level. But looking back, yeah, we're doing okay. And looking over to the top of the ridges, Coniston Old Man behind us there, and you just about make out one or two specks on the top of the ridge, and some people up on the ridge already. But it's about 5 to 10, so if you've done the tourist route up from Coniston, it's quite achievable. For those of us who are actually working for it, yeah, of course we're only halfway up. Beautiful clear pools. You can drink straight from those. If I hadn't had a shower already today, I'd probably be jumping in full wash. And now the sun's coming back over my shoulder, lighting up this little gill. So look around and lighting up the valley behind us. Absolutely beautiful morning. And as I mentioned earlier down the hill, not seen a single person yet, and it's Bank Holiday Monday. The peaceful chirping of the birds, the chattering of the river, and the baaing from the sheep. It's going to get replaced with chitter chatter of holiday makers and day hikers. Coming to the top of Far Gill now, and the views are opening out. It's absolutely fantastic. We've got the Coniston Fells in front of us, peeking in the background, Scar Fells, and beyond that, well, I can't even think. Western Fells, certainly. And then you see in the distance the Airy Sea. We've only got a short little pull up to the shoulder between Dow Crag and the Old Man, but already I can hear voices, so I probably won't be filming too much. So I made it to the top of Far Gill. You see in the background it's Dow Crag. I'm not going there yet. First off, let's have a look at the view out to the Airy Sea. Morecambe Bay over there possibly, and the lowlands. But next objective is along this path and climbing up to the Old Man of Coniston. Before we make the final ascent of the Old Man, let's have a look at Dow Crag. We've got brown pike, whole ridge that we're going to be doing later on today, and then we look down to Goats Hawse and these big steep valley sides, all cut out by glaciers many millions of years ago, starting here and moving down the valley. So as we start our final ascent to the summit over there, we look down and see in the distance Coniston water, far distance Windermere, but closer to us got the village town of Coniston, and you see the old mine works and the tourist path wending its way up to the top of the Old Man of Coniston. 803 metres. So, Old Man of Coniston, 803 metres. Looking back into the distance, see right over to the Yorkshire Dales, and where I was last weekend, Penny Ghent. Probably can't see it on the camera, on the screen here. It's in lots of haze, but wow, some fantastic views today. Right, so looking down onto Coniston and the tourist path coming up through the mines, we'll see Coniston water, and behind in the distance Windermere, little glimpse of Tarn House, and we see the far eastern fells. We make out High Street in the far distance there, and coming a bit closer, Red Screes and Dove Crag. You see St Sunday Mount, the ridge out to it, and Seat Sandal. Moving up, see Dollywagon Pike and Helvellyn. Moving across to the Dodds, Watsonstod and High Rays in there, and then Blencathra. So that was the Old Man of Coniston. Great feeling to a decent sized summit. Done it before. I was working it out on my way up, and I was 6 years old when I did the Old Man of Coniston last time. I was working it out on summer holiday with my parents. We'd had 2 weeks camping and campsites in Grisdale Forest. Just watch me step here. And we did lots of walking, lots of climbing. Remember that holiday? Every time we climbed a mountain, my mum bought me a badge. Okay, so Dow Crag, 794 metres. touching the top. Not going to go there. It's quite enough of a scramble, but we've got some fantastic views. So let's start where we were a few minutes ago. Old Man of Coniston, 803 metres. We follow the ridge along right across the southern fells. You can see it'll dip away into Hard Knot and then rise up and just about make out Crinkle Crags, and there's Bow Fell beyond that, and we can see Esk Pike, because from Esk Pike we're going back onto the Scarfell Massive, and in fact now we can see slightly better than we did before. So we get to the end of Scarfell, and we see on the other side of Wastwater we can make out the rounded hill of Corfell and Haycock. It's absolutely fantastic views right the way to the Western Fells. And so from the other side we have Far Eastern and Northern Fells, so I think we've seen pretty much everything that there is to see. And right now I'm not going to look down because it's a long way down and it's very, very steep. So just walking off Dow Crag. It's not 794 metres, it's 774 metres. But even so, it's still quite high and a decent scramble. But coming down off the crag, heading along the ridge, you suddenly realise how easy it is to fall off the mountain if it's foggy. Wouldn't like to go down there because it's a very long, steep, nasty drop. Buck Pike, 744 metres. It's all part of the same ridge as Dow Crag, so I don't think this is a Wainwrights. But still, we look across and it looks absolutely amazing out there today. Absolutely perfect bank holiday Monday. Barely see another person. You can see people on the ridge opposite, up on the Old Man. I think there's a couple coming down from Dow Crag, but all I can hear is a bird singing and the wind in my ears. Brown Pike, 682 metres, and it's about 1:15 now, and pretty much see the route back to the car. So come down off Brown Pike and we come to a crossroads. Left we go down and eventually get to Coniston, and we turn right, and this branch takes us down the hill and back to the car. This path is called on the map Walnut Scar Road. There's Walnut Scar car park over on the Coniston side, but as I said at the start, we're taking the path less trod. Immediately we're back to silence again. Can't hear any voices, so I'm having to look down to watch where I'm putting my feet. Can't hear any voices, so totally peaceful as we walk down this path, which will take us into the green Duddon Valley and back to the car. This has been the first big hike for me for this year. I was a little bit worried that I might not be quite fit enough for for the big heights today. I was also a bit worried that the boots that I'm wearing might not have been quite worn in enough. I'll tell you about that a bit more in another video. I got some new boots a few months ago. So while I've still got a half decent view behind me, and I'm only about a mile away from the car now. I'm going to sign off. If you got this far, thanks very much for watching. You must have enjoyed something about it, so hit the thumbs up, give us a like, and if you want to see some more, hit the subscribe button. If you hit the bell, you'll always get a notification when I drop a new video. But for now, I'm going to finish my water, take in a bit more of this view, and then walk back to the car. But right now, I'm going to leave you with the view over to the Scarfell range. Oh man, fuck hell. Right. Ooh, fuck.